Hey, it's Luke Miller here from potentialforchange.com, and today we are going to be talking about finding balance. Can you read that? Find balance. The t-shirt is very appropriate for the video because sometimes in life it does feel like a great big balancing act, right? You know, it's like you put effort into one area, it takes away from another area. You know, like you think, okay, you know, I need to learn this new thing. I need to learn how to, I want to learn about time management, for example. All right, so I'm managing my time, but I'm taking away from my time because the stuff I was doing with my kids before is now being taken up by me learning this new thing. And it's like, I've got work, I've got to do this, got to do that. You know, how do I balance all my time? It's just so difficult. Well, I've got a bit of a thing. I don't think that balance really exists as an exact science. I don't think that you ever get to that place of total equilibrium where everything is just perfect. I think that life is an adventure and life is a journey. And when you realise that you have no clue what the hell is going on, and you know, you kind of embrace life with its fun, loving, game-like nature, then things really start to open up and unfold for you, because you drop your expectations. You know, like, stop trying to force things so much, stop trying to make stuff happen, and just allow it to flow. You know, and you'll experience light moments, dark moments, and everything in between. But that's the beauty of life, and unless you go down to the deepest depths of darkness, you can't go to the highest heights of the universe. So it's all about just embracing the journey. So there's a few areas where we can focus though, because I mean, yeah, I'm not saying that you can't try and you should just completely and utterly wing life, although it can be quite fun having no agenda and just like letting life flow. But obviously we live in the 21st century, we've got to have some kind of like structure and stuff. One of the things that I would say is quite important is to focus on 3 different areas. So you have your mind, your body, and your spirit. And a lot of people focus on one area and, you know, neglect the other 2, or maybe focus on 2 of the areas and neglect like the other one. Some people just neglect it all and don't care. But I think it's important to focus on these areas and take care of all of them if you're going to try and at least find some balance within your mind. And maybe balance is the wrong word, maybe acceptance of the journey. If you want to find some kind of acceptance of the journey, then focus on your mind, body, and spirit. So your mind needs to be stimulated, it needs stimulation, it needs to be you need to be learning, you need to be growing, you need to be challenging yourself, you need to be pushing yourself, you know. And it's important to do that, to take care of your mind. Also, you need to not be filling your mind with crap, because we have so much going on. Like this, we're so conditioned. People don't realise how conditioned they are. You know, like it's that you are what you are in life is a result of all your habits, all of your experiences, all the conversations you've had, all the people you've surrounded yourself with. So that is where we're at now. You know, as a result of everything. So one of the things you can shift to create a better mindset is to stop watching the crap on TV. You know, to stop surrounding yourself with negativity. Stop hanging out with people who are just on a completely different wavelength. You know, be very selective of what you give your time, attention, and energy to, and this will help you grow. Not just in your mind, in your spirit, and in your body in certain circumstances. But let me get on to body. So it's important. I'm not going to go deep into nutrition and exercise and all that kind of stuff, but we have one body, right? And I was very guilty of this. Back in the day, this was my thing. I was deep into meditation, spirituality. I was very I was going to really deep places. But I used to eat so much and didn't really exercise that much. I mean, I've always exercised, but you know, I had like swings. So I was like in this deep kind of meditative state. You know, if anyone saw some of my older videos, you know, I was a lot more chunky and stuff. You know, because I was kind of not taking care of my body, and I did experience like a lot of spiritual breakthroughs, but I couldn't I wasn't my vehicle for spirituality. Like your body is your vehicle for life. So I didn't really understand that at the time, but now I kind of get into the grips with like your body is kind of like your shrine and your temple. So you have to eat well, and you have to exercise. And when I say exercise, I don't mean you have to go to the gym if that's not your thing, but we are human beings. We're designed to move. Like, we're not designed to sit behind a desk. You know, you can move. I can move now. You know, you can at work. You know, you can like just let your body move, and because that's what we're designed to do. You know, we're not designed to be really rigid and stiff, and you know, like just let it flow. If you're waiting for a train, let your body flow a little bit. Let your body go down a bit. You know, move your arms, stretch. You know, like just really feel it. You know, and connect with nature. Like that's what we're designed for, man. Like so, yeah. Eat well, drink lots of water. That's very important, and move every day. You know, like go for a walk. I personally like quite intense training, but if that's not your thing, whatever, just make sure you're moving and stretching and feeling it, feeling alive. So the last thing is spirit. And how do we connect with our spirit? Well, meditation's amazing, you know, but what is meditation? What are we trying to achieve through meditation? What is the point? Well, meditation is a practice of being conscious. When you are meditating, let's just use a very simple. That I mean, there's a million different types of meditation that you can do, but let's just use a very basic example. Sitting down, back nice and straight, breathing, focusing on your breathing. What you're doing in your meditation practice is you're taking your focus away from everything else and focusing on one thing, single-minded, which is your breath. So that is a practice for life. So if you can take the principles of meditation and apply it into your life when you're having a conversation with someone, right? You single-mindedly have that conversation. You're not on your phone. You're not doing 100 things at once. You're not chatting with the kids and on your phone and thinking about work and doing a million things. You take yourself and you live within that conversation. Same when you're eating. You don't just shove it in while fitting in work emails. You eat. You sit down. You breathe. You eat. You focus on that one thing single-mindedly. That is what spirituality is. I think, you know, that's kind of like is you can do if you can do one thing at a time in life, then you can't really go that wrong. You know, you can be washing the dishes, you know, and it's all like a game. It's all just a meditation. It's just like fun, loving, you know. Or you can do like really extravagant things, but at the same time as you're doing all these extravagant things, you can be on your £1 million yacht with your phone and your laptop and people running around, 100 people asking you questions. You're going here, there, and everywhere, and you're not going to appreciate that because you're doing it so. You're just spreading yourself so thin. So I think that's an important part of spirit. Also, another important part of spirit is your passion. Like, what are you passionate about? What do you love? Whatever you love, do that, man. Like, we are in a culture where we neglect ourselves. We just like we think that we have to grind all the time, you know, and we have to like. And don't get me wrong, if you get caught in the trap. Sometimes it can be hard to get out of the trap, and short term, you know, sometimes you can't get out of the trap. But long term, you have freedom. You know, you can think about things, you can plan things. You know, what is it that you love? What do you love to do? What would you get out of bed every morning and just live? That is what you should be doing, and that is spirituality defined. Just like doing what you love and living the life with passion and you know, all that kind of great stuff. So that's it for this video. You know, take care of your mind, body, spirit, and just connect and live life to its fullest and embrace it for the game that it is, because that's all this is. You know, we get within this body that you're living in now, you get this one go round, and then maybe you get reincarnated, which I kind of believe that that's probably what happens, you know, and the cycle starts again and continues over and over and over until you find out that, you know, until you find your connection and your passion and you find that enlightenment. So enjoy it, embrace it, love it. That's it for this video. If you want to check me out, you can do so. There's some links at the end of this video, social media links, all that kind of stuff. You can go to potentialforchange.com, sign up, get email updates. I have some courses that I send out from time to time. There's lots of cool stuff there, you know, like if this is the kind of stuff you love. Also, I work for a blog called truththeory.com. Check them out on Facebook. Join the list. You can do that, and you'll get my blog updates from there, because I write most days, and you know, some of the stuff's a little bit different from these videos, a little bit off topic, but yeah, if you're into all that kind of stuff, check it out, look me up, and you'll be able to get more. So that's it for this video. Much love to you. I really appreciate your time and presence, and I will speak to you very soon. And don't forget to move. Yeah, even if you're just moving now, just to let the energy flow through you, let it go. Anyway, that's it. I'm off. See you later. Bye.